What's the image and sound that comes to your mind when I say test? You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 432, and I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. I'll tell you what my reaction was. It was like those fingernails scratching across the chalkboard. I'm cringing even as I tell you that. But I also have to modify my statement. That was my reaction until today. So what happened today? My technology issues seem to keep haunting me. It's like I'm being stalked. I couldn't even change my password in the military medical system, something we have to do every 150 days or so it's not like this is anything new. Anyway, I was telling my friend about it, and I said that I was working to figure out what the message was, because with all these changes and potential frustrations in the past 3 days, there had to be some message. All of a sudden, I had an epiphany. This is a test, but not the, oh no, why me type test. I finally realized what a test is. It's a measure to see how much I've learned and what I still need to either learn or work on. Boy, was that a revelation. In this case, I've learned to take things as they come and not make a big deal out of whatever is happening. Maybe that's what they mean when they say to go with the flow. I'm not really sure, because this is new to me. I learned not to catastrophize over little things. All of this means that I'm absorbed and learned a lot of the IFS practices that I've been working with for all these years. I also learned to have fun with the challenges, and by doing so, the obstacle nature of the challenge diminishes greatly. It becomes solvable. I learned that there are others to turn to for advice and help. I also learned to move on and not get stuck on the issue for long periods of time. I worked on it the other day as long as it seemed productive, and then I moved on to my book, giving my nervous system a break. That was key. Then I went back to it 2 other times, and I've also been working on it in little bits over the last 2 days. It's a long process, but I accept that it's not anything that I did wrong. It's just something you have to go through, and I've learned that it doesn't have to be done all at once. So what do I still have to work on? I'm not sure, because I'm really happy with my responses. Last year's Vol State, though, was a test. I thought I knew a lot about IFS, and when it came to crisis time, I didn't even put anything I'd learned into practice. So with that test, I found out I hadn't learned or subsumed a whole lot of the stuff. I found out I still had to practice working with my parts during stressful times. My attitude regarding tests has now changed, because I look at them as useful tools to help me understand how far I've come and where I still need to improve. There's no longer that anxiety and dreadful thinking, oh no, this is a test, what if I fail? Because it's not about passing or failing. It's about greater knowledge about myself or some other issue. Maybe this doesn't sound like anything major to you guys, but it sure was to me, and it helps me look at everything differently, and I hope you have a diamond day.